Hi everyone. I wanted to share how I'm going to create a sink in my theater room. So this room does not have any plumbing, but this is the room where I'm going to be spending a lot of time. I'm going to be having foot surgery and non-weight bearing for 6 weeks. So I'll be hanging out up here in my theater room where I have a television, a bar, but I have a refrigerator, and I just bought this island so that I can have a place to, fix or prepare or heat food. Although my husband will probably make all my meals, just in case I need to prep something for myself, I'll have a space to do that. But I don't have water in this room, so I'm going to use this table and this sink and these items here to create my own sink and water system in this room. So this sink I got from Amazon. It came with a drain, which was pretty cool. So this drain will drain through and into this form and fit extension tube, which I got from Home Depot, and it will drain into one of these containers. I have one for my gray water and one for my clean water. So this is about 6 gallons. So the clean water will be drawn up through this tubing. So this tubing, which is 1/4 inch, and it will come up through and go into this automatic water dispenser. So the automatic water dispenser, which is really cool, I got this from Amazon for about $12, and it's actually for those 5-gallon jugs, but I won't be using that because this automatic water dispenser will go here. I'll seal that on with some sealant, and I will have water. So this tubing actually came with the automatic water dispenser, but it's too short. So this tubing actually, this fits very nicely, the tubing into this. So I'll be able to connect these, and I think I'll use a zip tie and to make sure that it's secure so it doesn't pull apart. And I also bought some extra washers, also from Home Depot. I also have some quick seal. This is silicone sealant. This is for the sink so that I can make sure I don't have any leaks. And also some Teflon tape, and that's also for plumbing, but I'm not really sure if I'll need it, but just in case. But anything I have here that I figure I don't need, I won't use, I'll just take it back. So I am going to start with all my supplies, and this is where I'm going to start, and let's see where it ends. So we are drilling a hole in the center for the drain, but we hit a little bit of a snag because this table has an additional piece of wood right there in the center. So we're going to have to figure out how to get through all of this wood so that we can get our drain hole. All right, so we got the hole. It was super hard to get that in there because the wood is probably like 1.5 inches deep, but we're gonna keep moving forward. All right, so here is the table. We've got the hole for the drain and the hole for the tubing for the automatic water dispenser. So we are going to grab the sink and get some sealant and get this put together. All right, so we've got everything lined up. And I'm going to do is this disclaimer: we are not plumbers. This is a do-it-yourself. We take no responsibility for any mistakes that you make. So there's my warning. So the direction says to use some sealant into the opening of the drain. So like I mentioned earlier, this is the sealant we got from Home Depot. Rand,
That's not right.
you're supposed to put that
I
on.
know.
All right, so I have fed my tubing through. There was a hole drilled in here, so that will come down through here. So there's the plumbing and there's the tubing, and next we're going to fill our water jugs, so well, one of them for our clean water, and then we'll set it up and see how it works. Now we're going to use our fit and form extension tube, and that is going to be installed on the drain pipe. You can't really see it that good, but that's where it goes. It goes in the drain pipe. So now it's hooked to your drain pipe, and now we're going to insert it into our other igloo container. So we were actually not able to use the form and fit extension tube. It made the drain pipe too long, and because we wanted to use this table and it's a little bit on the short side, the pipe actually fits right directly into the container for our gray water. So we didn't have to use anything extra except for a washer, and that washer is connected to the lid, and we tighten that on real good. So on to the next step. So now that we have our drain installed to our gray water container, we have our fresh water container, and we have the tube running, and this tube will come here, and we will install the automatic water dispenser. So the automatic water dispenser, the tube goes directly into the bottom. And make sure that's in there nice and secure. All right, that's good. And we'll run that back through the table, so you don't want any kinks in your tubing. And I'm going to open the drain, and let's see if we get water. We got water. So it actually worked. How cool is that? So entering into my theater room, I now have a sink. For the table, I painted the top black, and I wrapped it in a vinyl skirt. It's wrapped around the back. There is Velcro keeping it on so that I could cover the blue igloo container that will hold the gray water. And with the push of a button, I have running water. So that running water goes into the brown, for the blue container, and the tubing where the fresh water is back in that corner. And now my theater room is all set. I have my island where I can prep and prepare any food that I need to prepare. I have a refrigerator, and this is the space where I hang out, and I don't have to go downstairs for any food or anything. Everything will be stored up here. Leave this room. There are 3 steps where I do have to leave this room to go to the bathroom, but otherwise everything else I need is in this room. That ottoman over there actually folds out to a twin size bed if I need to lay down after my ankle surgery, but it works great. Very excited.